Good evening, I'm Christina Young.
And I'm Gina Lendy, and you're watching KBHU TV News.
The Cheeseman Foundation sponsored a guest speaker on April 2nd in the Jacket Legacy Room. David L. Hudson Jr. spoke about the First Amendment in the presentation titled The First Amendment, Continuing Controversies and Classic Values. Hudson is a First Amendment scholar who earned a law degree from Vanderbilt Law School. His speech addressed a variety of First Amendment issues, both classic and modern. To read some of Hudson's discussions about First Amendment cases, visit firstamendmentcenter.org.
Celebrating American Indian sovereignty was the theme of this year's week-long observance of American Indian Awareness. Discussions were held and artwork was displayed throughout the week. Over the weekend, the Donald E. Young Center was host to the Lakota Amnicha Wachipi. Dr. John Glover, Interim Director of American Indian Studies at BH, moderated a forum held at Mount Rushmore, and a panel of guest speakers also discussed the role of the tribal court on and off the reservation. For more information, visit the BH website or call 642-6578.
Black Hills State is expanding its radio coverage throughout the Northern Hills area. The college recently purchased a radio transmitter located on top of Terry Peak. The new station will broadcast a signal with a radius of 60 miles in addition to its current signal radius of 10 miles. The new signal can be heard at 90.7 FM and will operate under the call letters KGKT FM.
Graduation is just around the corner, and let the job interviews begin. But are you ready? Here are some key interview tips for those of you graduating next month. According to writer Sarah Saggs, the first key point is to know your resume. After you've critiqued it and perfected it, memorize it. Know key parts such as dates, locations, and people involved in your experiences. The second important key to your future job interviews is to dress for success. Although it sounds cliche, it works. The key is to not dress casually, even if the employees are dressed so. Saggs points out, thirdly, for your interview, speak when spoken to. Let the interviewer speak as much and as long as he or she wants. You may learn a thing or two about what it is like to work for the company. Not to mention, it's just bad manners to interrupt. The final thing to remember when preparing for your interview is to be yourself. It's easier to sell yourself, whom you know quite well, than someone else just trying to impress the boss. Keep these 4 points in mind as you prepare for graduation and possible careers in the spring.
According to a recent study conducted by the financial company Sallie Mae, the average debt owed by college students has increased since the company first started collecting data in 1998. The average college student now owes just over $3,000 as opposed to $2,000 in 2004. The increase is attributed to several factors that include increasing tuition costs being charged to credit cards, as well as increasing in student spending.
South Dakota's new smoking ban is still making news. KBHU TV's Chris Sherrington took to the streets this week to find out what students think about the ban.
The smoking ban in South Dakota, I personally think it's a great thing. It's very progressive, and I think it's a little past due in South Dakota. It'd be nice to go out, bars, clubs, socialize, and not smell like smoke, and be able to wear the same clothes the next day, because laundry is expensive for us college students. So that's definitely a bonus.
I think it's like anything else, there's good and bad points, but I think overall it's a good move, primarily for the people that work in these establishments. A lot of people in South Dakota need money, and they work hard at jobs at these various bars and whatnot, and they shouldn't have to inhale the smoke just to go to work.
I think the smoking ban is not very good, because if people want to smoke in bars and stuff, that's the only place they can smoke indoors. And if you don't want to work in that environment, then don't apply for a job there.
I think that the smoking ban is well deserved, and I agree with it.
I like the idea of a healthier environment. However, I think the casinos should put in better ventilation, keep the air clear. People that want to go have a cocktail, gamble, perhaps smoke a cigarette won't be going into their neighbor's face. I think that's a good plan.
Well, sounds like the people are undecided. This is Chris Sherrington for KBHU TV.
And now let's check in with Jeff Voss for your BH Sports action.
Thanks, Gina. A sigh of relief must have came to the Black Hills State softball team this weekend when the snow was finally cleared up and they were able to play some games over the weekend. They played a doubleheader at Dakota State, winning the first game 5-3, but dropping the second game 2-3. The next day they again played Dakota State, where they were able to win 8-3. The Jackets were able to make up some of their other snowed out games as well, and their record now sits at 12-11 on the season.
So it's nice that the weather is finally cleared up for the Lady Jackets to actually get out there and play some ball.
It is, and for the rest of us too, just to enjoy it, put away the winter coat.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to summer.
I am too. From all of us here at KBHU TV,
Thanks for tuning in and have a great night.